everybody. This is BJ Flag.
And I'm Rich G, and this is episode 292, Harnessing the Power of AI in Your Small Business. ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. Oh my God.
Guys,
Oh.
I have to tell you something. We have let Rich G go down the rabbit hole, and he went to where no one has ever gone. And I cannot wait for you to hear this entire episode. It is so much fun, and I'm absolutely thrilled that we're going to do this.
Do you want to tell them now or later?
Interesting. Later.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody, if you go onto the news, you've probably heard about ChatGPT, and BJ and I have been playing with it since about January or February, and some people are embracing it, you hear in the news, and some people are scared of it. And of course, the media they're talking about it like a Frankenstein type of thing.
I know. And I went in little. I went in more like, oh, can it finish my sentences? Can it, kind of help me speed along what I'm doing? And I got to tell you, it cut things in half. It was fantastic. Rich, though.
Yeah, well, I actually had a client that had to write a cover letter, which I think are antiquated for looking for a job. Yeah. But had to write. So I went in and plugged the parameters into ChatGPT, and it wrote a beautiful cover letter in 10 seconds. And I just handed it to them. They're like, Rich, this is great. And it was personalized, and it had all the stuff. It was just perfect for them. So it's a tool. Don't be scared. Just like calculators are a tool. You don't do long division on paper and pencil anymore.
Right. I told a whole story to Rich while we were preparing the episode, and about how if you look way back in college, using certain materials and things like that to do a layout, to what I do today with Illustrator and drawing and being able to like quickly draw on the iPad and then let it interpret for me. Come on. This is a tool.
Oh, it's putting people out of work. And it's just like, we just have to adapt to it. And that's what this podcast is about today, is learning how to adapt to these new tools that are coming and how to get your business to take advantage. So in today's rapidly evolving business landscape, small business owners must stay ahead by embracing innovative technologies and processes.
One such innovation is integrating artificial intelligence and automation into all your small businesses.
Yeah, we don't have the time. When you have a small business, we don't have the time. We don't have a cast of thousands to hand things off of. So harnessing the power of AI and automation, businesses can optimize their operations, enhance the customer experience, and gain a competitive edge.
Yeah, think of it that way. That's the way we want you to think about it. And Rich, dive into step one, because it's just a fantastic way of looking at it.
Okay, step one, we want you to identify your business needs and opportunities. Okay, the first step in leveraging AI and automation is identifying your small business's specific needs and opportunities. Analyze your current operations and workflows to pinpoint those areas where automation could streamline processes and improve your efficiency.
And when you consider the tasks that are repetitive, right? The time consuming, prone to human error, common areas where AI and automation could provide significant benefits. I'm just going to rattle off a couple just so you can kind of get a flavor for it. Customer service. We've been all using this for quite a while now. Automated responses to frequently asked questions, use chatbots for your 24/7 cover, and obviously, personalize customer, interactions.
Absolutely. And inventory management, managing your inventory. Implement AI-powered inventory forecasting and automated restocking to reduce stockouts and overstocking.
Right. And think about, in marketing, utilize AI driven customer segmentation, content personalization, and social media monitoring to improve targeting and engagement. I'm psyched about it.
Yeah. And then finally, my old thing that I used to do about 20 years ago is data analysis.
Yes.
Employ machine learning algorithms to analyze large data sets, identify trends, and inform strategic decision making. So it's all there. And you could do
Yeah.
this all using AI right now.
And
So
you almost have
yeah,
to say that we've been doing it for about 5, 10 years.
yeah.
Like we've been leading up to this. Yeah.
But now it's getting to the point where you could just where like in Google, if you just plugged in like chatbots, what Google's going to give you is all of these sponsored ads,
Yeah.
all of these things that and you don't know which one to choose, where Chat GPT is going to go out and give you a list of, like, if you say the top 10 chatbot services out there, it's going to analyze and give it to you rather than sending you to an article that's
Right.
trying to push you towards something. So
Right.
it's
Right.
very interesting.
Very tricky. So step 2, choose the right tools and solutions. So after identifying areas with AI and automation can benefit your business, research and evaluate available tools and solutions that meet your specific needs. Many of the software providers cater to small businesses with affordable, very user-friendly platforms.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of companies out there that have like monthly charges, and it's like $10 a month. And I use a lot of them. I use
Yeah,
Grammarly. Grammarly is a great AI tool that corrects my grammar. Okay,
yeah.
I'm not scared about it. So we want you to compare features, the pricing, integration capabilities, and select the best fit for your business. Some popular AI and automation tools are like CRM platforms. That's
Yeah.
huge with AI capabilities like Salesforce or HubSpot. So if
Mhm.
you're really willing to expand into CRM, these are great tools.
Oh, yeah. And think about the like chatbot builders, Mobile Monkey, Chat Fuel. Awesome. They're so good for, doing it. And, the marketing automation software, MailChimp, Marketo, they're both using it very extensively.
Yeah, and AI powered analytic tools like Tableau and Google Analytics, which I think we could do a whole podcast on from BJ talking
We are
about Google
going to.
Analytics.
Yes, we
So
are going to.
so choose the right tools. Be vicious. Look at the tools, look at the pricing, look at what they do, and test them out. I
Yeah.
always say, if you can, pay monthly initially for the first 3 to 6 months, and then if it really works, then you could pay a yearly fee.
Yeah.
But don't just jump into a yearly fee, because
Yeah.
you might find out this tool is too much for me or too little for me. So
Right.
step
Right.
3, develop an implementation plan. Okay, with the right tools, develop a comprehensive implementation plan to integrate AI and automation into your business operations. And this is key. You have
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah. And I find that a lot of people um resist. And I'm like, you're training your staff, the people who work with you, that you're excited and this is going to be the future. So this is a way to kind of get them slowly involved, is creating this plan. Um, and the plan should outline the objectives, the timeline, the resources required for, a really successful implementation. The key elements of, an effective implementation plan could include assigning a project leader to oversee the implementation project and ensure alignment into the business objectives.
Yeah, and establishing clear goals and metrics to measure the success of your AI and automation initiatives. You also create a realistic timeline that accounts for any challenges. Because if this is a big change for your business, it's going to take a little while, such as employee training and or technical integration. I have a client that has gotten to the point where her practice needs a CRM tool, but it's a big jump because we all know CRM. Oh, we'll just embrace it. No, it's a wholesale change in how you sell, how you take down data, how you do everything. So it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, it's a big change. And think about the allocating resources to this, because, included in the budget, get the right personnel to support the implementation process. And all you people out there who say, oh my God, we're going to all lose our jobs. Calm down. Calm down. This is going to make your job so enriched, so much better. And we are moving forward. And you need to move forward too. So this is what's happening. And let me jump into step 4, train and support your team. The final step in harnessing the power of AI and automation is to train and support your team throughout this entire process.
Yeah, it's crucial to address any concerns and, more importantly, any resistance to change. Ensuring that your employees understand the benefits of these technologies and how they're going to improve their workflow and the business's overall success. Practical strategies for training and supporting your team are like providing hands-on training sessions and ongoing support to help employees become proficient. A great way to do it is find one of your employees that are embracing it and they become the go-to person that people go to ask questions of. It's
Right.
really important.
And then encourage open communication and feedback throughout the implementation process to address concerns and adapt where needed. That ambassador we're talking about who's all enthusiastic, listen to him. Listen to what he's seeing and what are the problems and stuff like that. You're going to find out a whole lot.
Yeah, and you emphasize the benefits of AI and automation, including increased efficiency. You show them, look, if we do this, it's going to save you this much time, reduced workload. You get to work on more fun stuff and not do this boring stuff. And then
Yes.
finally, improve decision making. You'll know things a lot faster than you normally would because AI and automation is doing it for you.
Right. And
It's
think about that from a competitive standpoint.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I use a CRM tool, and it's interesting how, like, when a client, an old client from like 5 or 10 years ago, calls me up, and as I'm talking, I'll go, Steve, how's it going? I type in like Steve Jones. I go, we haven't talked since like 2013. Oh my God. And they're like, oh my God, you have an incredible memory. No, I'm using my CRM tool to know exactly the last time we spoke. And guess what? As we're talking, I'm typing into my CRM tool. So it's so important. These are tools. Don't be scared of them. Should we tell them the secret now?
Yes, go ahead. I love it.
The secret is this entire podcast was written by ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, granted,
sit with that for a moment. Holy cow.
Okay, this whole thing was written. What we did was we ran it through ChatGPT. That we just gave it a question. Okay, how do you harness the power of AI in small businesses and do it in 4 steps in 500 words? Boom!
Yeah.
It pumped it out. Then I ran it through Grammarly, so because the grammar is all over the place, and then BJ and I, BJ flagged it and Rich GFI'd it. We changed it around, but basically, this saved us like almost an hour of writing in 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a tool. We're not going to do, we promise you, we're not going to do this this is the first time we've ever done it. But we just wanted to let you know this was all done in ChatGPT.
And I think I felt more creative.
Yeah.
That's how I felt because I had gotten over the white piece of paper with nothing on it. And all of a sudden I was able to like be creative. It was so exciting to work on.
Yeah. So
So,
our resource this week, there are no books on this. There's
nothing.
nothing on this. Go and play with Chat GPT. Just type, Google it, go play with it. It's free. Type things in. The only hint that I tell people is do it early in the morning or late at night, because if you have the free version, there are billions of people that are playing with it. And during the midday, you'll find it's very slow. But if you start at like 6 or 7 in the morning, play with it.
Yeah.
And you'll find it's going to be initially scary, like
Yeah.
with any new tool, but
Right.
then you'll say, wow, this is pretty cool.
It's you got to get to the point where you're asking the right questions
Yes.
and be specific. Yeah. There's our 2 hints. That's all we're going to tell you. Have a great and incredible week. You can reach out to me at neuronew.com, and you can reach out to Rich at richg.com.
And thanks to our producer, Richard Scalzo, who makes us sound perfect.
Have an unbelievable week, and catch you later.